we were looking for this missing puzzle piece because we came up with a new platform, cloud native platform, where we wanted to develop all best practices, infrastructure as a code, literally everything as a code. And then we were faced with the big question on how do we implement the data pipelines. dbt just popped up and it was like, wow, this is exactly what we were looking for, to follow that mantra of everything as a code. Of course, people were a bit hesitant because it was not well known by that time, but luckily all the developers, they were all over it. I mean, once they started to use it, they started to see all the benefits, and it was not so difficult to convince them. We started with more global use cases first. We had a centralized global team, so they started to build out those use cases with dbt core at that time. Since our platform and the products that we built, they were very successful, we needed also to extend to the countries, to the affiliates of Roche that are spread all over the place. And there we were faced with the scalability issue. And that's where we moved also from dbt core to dbt cloud. We have a hybrid setup now. dbt cloud was again the missing piece in scalability this time. That really helped us to ramp up dbt quickly. It was also very good for the affiliates to get exposed to dbt quite easily with dbt cloud. So I think we were lucky 2 times with dbt. First, that we discovered dbt core, but then also that dbt cloud was there when we needed to scale. I would say one of our main goals is to build data products that are reusable. So of course, naturally, you will need to create dependencies. And then all these concepts that dbt now started to introduce with data contracts, with enforcing those contracts, become extremely important because you need to build up the trust between the data teams. And that's the essence of Mesh, is really like how to build out trustworthy dependencies. And that is something that for us is very important, because we build global products that we want the local teams also to reuse. So for that, of course, the Mesh principle here is crucial to make this happen. For me, I come from a strong software development background, and also this DevOps mindset that I'm very passionate about DevOps. And I think dbt is really making it easier for the data people to follow the DevOps best practices. The data testing, for example, for me is something I love about dbt. Because ultimately, what is the goal of the data and analytics folks is to provide insights fast and reliable. I think those are the 2 main drivers for us. And that's why dbt helps with both aspects there. You can develop in an agile way, fast, but also reliable, because you have the capabilities of the data testing, which is crucial to fulfill those 2 requirements.